A McDonald's manager killed in the middle of the morning rush, and police say it was another employee who did it.
Employees described the terrifying moments inside a McDonald's after a worker attacked a manager with a knife. Police say the employee had been in an argument with the manager that ended with her being sent home.
She left for 5 minutes. She came back with a mask on her face.
Family of the victim identify her as 39-year-old Jennifer Harris. She was stabbed multiple times before a customer in the drive-through line intervened, holding the employee at gunpoint until officers arrived.
He had her sitting down there about in the parking lot next to a vehicle, and he had the gun pointed at her. That's when police and all them rolled up.
He did the right thing. He showed, so to speak, heroism, and we really appreciate his assistance because, like I said, otherwise we would have a dangerous criminal right now.
Her children now in shock at how such senseless violence could have ended their mother's life.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today we have an unfortunate story that's been making its way around. We have a woman that unalived her manager at McDonald's due to constantly being verbally abused according to her statement. Because of this, there are people that are taking the worker's side even though the manager had 6 kids that she was providing for. Whose side are you on? Let's find out. Alright, let's get into it.
In the last 24 hours, I have learned so much about this McDonald's employee that went and unalived her manager. I'm going to tell you everything I know from beginning to end, and we're going to get in the comments and talk about it. Starting off strong with the fact that she committed a similar STABBING at Taco Bell. Now, for the people that worked at McDonald's before, get in the comments and let me know, do they do background checks? I mean, all this could have been avoided had they just checked her background. Either way, she was at work not doing nothing, just taking up space, so her manager said, you got to go home. I guess they get to arguing about that. She tells the manager, okay, I'll be back, and she leaves. Now get this, her weapon of choice, it was already in her car. However, she got in the car, drove to the park, thought about what she wanted to do, got back in the car, black masked up, drove to McDonald's, and went in there and did it. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but it sounds like out the window goes in the heat of the moment because you went to the park and premeditated what you were going to do. Easily first degree. Now, remember I said her weapon of choice was already in the car? It was a kitchen KNIFE. I don't know if it was specifically a butcher, but why are you riding around the car with this? Why you got this in your car anyway? They say she hit the lady up to 15 times, including in her face. He got in the car and tried to drive away, but one of the McDonald's customers was feeling like a hero, and he had his pew-pew on him, so I guess, I don't know how he stopped her. Maybe he pointed the pew-pew at the windshield. I mean, she was already in the car, but some way, somehow he stopped her. Maybe he shot through the window. I don't know. Either way, that's how she ended up getting caught. Now, she done pled not guilty. She got a court-appointed attorney and a $25 million cash surety bond. Now, her lawyer is saying the first time she committed the STABBING back at the Taco Bell, that she was being abused and she was abusing alcohol. I don't know if they're going to say she's still being abused, if she's still abusing alcohol, I don't know. But I know she pled not guilty, so she going to have to say something. Either way, that's all I know about the case. Get in the comments and let's talk about it.
And that girl that stabbed her McDonald's manager to death, the one that had 6 children, rest her soul, that's the perfect example to leave people alone. You cannot, just because you go to work and you at your work does not make you safe. Okay, just recently, some girl got killed at the gas station in California, Hollywood, California, I believe, at a 7-Eleven. Her manager killed her, beat her to death. And that's not the same situation, because I believe for this girl at this McDonald's, the girl at the McDonald's said that the manager was bullying her. Listen, we live in very trying times. We live in very, hard times, and you don't know what type of mental state people are already in. You don't know what lengths people will go to. You never underestimate the lengths somebody will go to take their anger out on you. If it doesn't have to be an argument, don't make it an argument. And you bitter hoes, you messy bitches that go around starting shit, talking about everybody, stalking folks, trying to get mad about a man, putting your hands on people. Yeah, you hoes, y'all better stop that shit too, because you will end up in the grave, or something will end up happening, Lord forbid, because y'all don't know when to leave people the fuck alone. Not saying that this was this in this case, but this girl has said several times that her manager was bullying her. And she made several videos. And you see how people do? This girl made several videos now saying that her manager was bullying her before she killed this woman. It was already in her head to kill this woman. This woman was going to work. Whatever she was doing, she thought she was, I guess she thought she was playing in this girl's face. And she ended up actually snapping on this girl. This girl actually ended up snapping on her and killing her. If you can, leave folks alone. You don't know what people are capable of doing to you. All that picking and trying to be funny, people will kill your ass. For real.
Okay, this is a wild take. Justifying the worker's actions after watching the manager's daughter crying is some heartless behavior. But in my opinion, people trying to push your buttons is a part of life. It's on you to walk away, as it's important not to crash out and throw your life away. Like the Bible says, turn the other cheek. Or, like a lot of us heard growing up, sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. These are examples of adults preparing us for the real world, which I feel like is being lost in today's society. Parents aren't telling their children these things anymore, which is one reason of many why you see so many teens and young adults acting on their emotions and doing things like this.
Now, I gotta chime in on this shit about the girl who stabbed her boss at McDonald's when she got sent home. Y'all are sitting here trying to justify this lady killing this lady because she was getting bullied at work. Okay? You don't respond by killing somebody who didn't cause you any physical harm. That's one. Two, if you got bullied, there's higher ups for that. And even if they didn't handle it correctly, you could have got transferred. You could have did plenty other shit. But to result into stabbing a lady in the face with a kitchen knife and then trying to flee after you did the shit, come on now. If you feel like what you did was justifiable, you're not running away. Come on now, let's be for real. And then I don't want to justify the bullying shit because I've witnessed myself with people that are considered weird or different, that other people get bullied. It's like one or two ways. Like me, I'm the type of person, if I realize somebody is what you call different or weird, I just don't talk to them. I let them do their own shit. But then there's other people on the other hand who will bully them and try to make fun of them and do little weird funny shit. So I get both sides for sure. But to result in stabbing a lady in the face, it's crazy. It's crazy. And don't get me wrong, it's given that she had a lot of at-home troubles and all of that. And she had a lot of shit going on that caused her just to snap mentally. So I get it. I 100% get that. But I wish she just would have sought help in a different way and not result in killing that lady. Because now you're going to spend the rest of your life in jail over something that you could have literally found a million other things to cope with what you had going on. Literally.
I agree with this take. There are other ways to go about being verbally abused. Going straight to level 10 and killing the person is wild stuff. That's just taking it way too far.
This girl hiding out in a McDonald's playhouse, eating a McFlurry, with a Chucky filter on her face, doing her shift at work, told me everything that I needed to know about her. Like, this girl was not wrapped too fucking tight. If you go down her Instagram page, this shit with her manager been boiling over. She been ready to snap. She been ready to lose her shit on her fucking manager because she was fed up with the bullying. She was tired. And that is why you have to just take your ass home and go to fucking work. Just because you got a little bit of fucking authority does not mean you can wave it around in people's face and think you better than everybody, because everybody is not going to put up with that shit. Like, no, that lady did not deserve to die, but we have to realize that people are really sick in the head, like mentally ill. Like, you don't know what nobody going through, nobody thought process. nothing. Like, you could be going to work and whole time you think you picking on somebody or whatever, or thinking you better than somebody, and whole time they got a whole plan in their head plotting to kill you or snap on you at any moment. That's why you just go to work and shut the fuck up. Leave people the fuck alone. Like, you could tell she was not wrapped too fucking tight. And she kept saying that manager kept trying to intimidate her and think she was better than her because she was in charge. Like, why would you go to work and tell that girl that you had to pull a gun out on your kids? Like she said, was that supposed to scare her? Because clearly it didn't. And it backfired. And sadly, that manager lost her life. And I hope it's a lesson to all these people in this workplace to just leave people the fuck alone. Stop bullying people. Start treating people like humans.
Okay, that Chucky doll line was funny. But again, you just can't go to level 10 like this. If you're going to make it in this world, you've got to develop some de-escalation techniques. Like taking deep breaths or going for a walk or something. The biggest example of this that I can think of would be with pro athletes. They go through verbal abuse daily. During the games, after the games, while they're at dinner with their family. They have fans approaching them with verbal abuse constantly, but for the most part you don't see them crash out like this. Because that's just not how you handle things in the real world. And it's just not worth throwing your life away in the process. Just laugh it off, and live to fight another day.
They're always jumping on that bandwagon, believing the rumors. The people who are out here defending this killer. People keep saying, oh, the victim deserved it because she was a bully and she kept making this employee go home. Did you ever stop to think that maybe there was a reason she kept sending this employee home? And just like I thought, everybody who bullied the victim is now starting to switch up because there's all these old videos coming out about the killer now, where she's playing with a knife and bragging about other victims because she has a history of it. Y'all were so quick to take her side without knowing the truth. No other employees have come forward about this manager being a bully. As a matter of fact, everyone who's speaking about her said she was a really good person. I saw a bunch of y'all calling the victim a whore and saying she deserved to die because she was a single mother of 6. Truthfully, what the fuck is wrong with you? She went to work every single day to take care of these kids. She was the one footing the bill, paying for every single one of them, not you. But if she wasn't supporting her kids, you would call her a deadbeat mother. It's damn if you do, damn if you don't. Her 6 children who went on the news and said she was the best mother anyone could ask for. A mother who worked hard for them and supported them and was always there for them no matter what. This woman did not deserve what happened to her.
Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. We are now surviving this Looney Tune adventure. Pure survival. This girl right here, I told you, with the Jada Pinkett set it off wig, pure survival, with the goddamn, I don't know what type of outfit this is, and the bride of damn Chucky. She was the bride of McDonald's during survival. You know what I'm saying? She was never no victim of Jennifer Harris, pure survival. And this is what people are saying. Now, I don't know if Jennifer Harris really bullied her or not, you know, possibly. But I've been studying this case and I got to speak on it one more time. I believe she could have been pushing her around a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But this little girl was born to kill, pure survival. I looked at her on Instagram. I don't feel all this she was bullied stuff. Absolutely not. I'm not buying it. She wanted to take somebody's life and she wanted to see what it felt like during survival. She got a video where she's holding a bird, a deceased bird, like she's enjoying the feeling of holding a dead bird like Jeffrey Dahmer, pure survival, just to see what it's like for the soul of a bird to leave its body. You know what I'm saying? So she wanted to know. I'm telling you, look on Instagram. She was playing with knives, talking about she done stabbed somebody at Taco Bell, pure survival. So she been trying to take somebody's life. And these costumes, what did Chucky like to play with? Knives, pure survival. Michael Myers, Jason, they all played with butcher's knives. And that was one of Chucky's favorite weapons, pure survival. So this little girl was a demon, and this is just what I believe. She pled not guilty, so you know she's going to try the insanity thing, pure survival. I think she was insane. Yes, she was going through a bunch of stuff, but she would have been knocked somebody else off if it wasn't her boss, pure survival. She was going to end up knocking off her roommate. The roommate that was trying to make her have sex and stuff, make his wiener disappear, pure survival. The 60-year-old man, The sicko, she was going to get him first. And I believe if they didn't lock her up, she would have killed some other people. Pure Bible. She's the 2025 serial killer. Pure Bible.
A lot of y'all are just ignorant. The manager got caught by the right one. That's according to this person here. Baby, that person had stabbed somebody else in the past, right? At a Taco Bell. It's not about the right one. It's not. If you can't handle being told to do your job at McDonald's, then you shouldn't be working at McDonald's. The girl was making TikToks in the back. If you go and look at her social media, you will see that that woman was not trying to really work and do her job. No, the manager was trying to manage, and all of this. She pulled a pew-pew on her kids. Y'all know this how? Because what? Because the person who killed her said so? No, y'all are looking for a reason to justify a killing because some of y'all had some issues with your own bosses in the past and maybe you wanted to do the same thing. Baby, just leave. People talking about in this climate, it was McDonald's. Okay, we can make money on TikTok. Make a TikTok. That's what she was doing anyway. Trying to go viral anyway. No, the problem isn't that. Some of y'all don't know how to be managed because you get coddled. You get told, oh, no, somebody, y'all think this is high school mentality. You can't tell me what to do. Y'all sign up for a job and you don't even want to do the job. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't bullies out there. I'm not saying that there's not managers who act crazy, but not everybody is doing that. Just because you clock in but want to check but don't want to work.
So I found some more videos of Afeni, and it further proves that this was just bound to happen. This girl was losing it and posting it online. Look at this.
Nah, this stays at home though. I'm not gonna bring this to work because that wouldn't look right, I guess.
Yeah, she was gonna do this sooner or later. And y'all, this is allegedly how she walked in when she went to stab her manager. Her coworker said that they only knew it was her because they could still see her hands. And then here she is again. Seems like she's in the ER talking about stabbing somebody again.
Just kind of like went over the line at this point. Like he handed me the knife and told me he told me to kill him. And then I said, you can kill yourself. Like you're crazy. I don't know if I should have said it like that, but that's just like what I said at the moment because it's like. I'm like, I was like, you're crazy, you need help, fuck you. That's what I told him. And then I had walked away. But it's like, everything is fine now and stuff, but I think that kind of triggered my anxiety attack. Because when I woke up this morning, I started having anxiety.
Just looking at her videos alone, you can kind of tell that allegedly she had something going on mentally, and Jennifer was just her last straw, and she snapped.
I agree with this. Since this story has been catching steam lately, there have been videos surfacing of the girl's social media videos, and from what I can see she seems pretty unhinged. So I can see how all of this unfolded and why it did. Okay, that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all for watching. I'd like to read what you all think about this story and which side you're on down in the comments. Also, if you liked what you just watched, go ahead and like the video and subscribe as it helps support the channel. Also, check out some of my other videos if you're enjoying the content. Take care.